Hello and welcome back to another one of my Euro 2024 videos. I of course am the FBL trainer, and in this video I'm going to show you my team for the semi-finals where I have activated the wildcard chip. It's pretty obvious why I have. I mean, if you look at my team now from the quarterfinals, you'll be able to work out quite a lot of my players have been knocked out ahead of the semi-finals. I knew this was coming as I did my team for the quarterfinals, but you know, this was my tactic. Obviously when I was doing this tactic I thought I'd do pretty well in this Euros fantasy football, but I have done crap, to be honest, so I'm not too bothered about it. Doesn't matter what I do, to be fair. But anyways, I figured I'm going to go through with this right to the final and see how bad I can do. But before I reveal my team for the semi-final, we'll look back on the quarterfinals. You can see my team right there. I mean, I've ended up with a 4-5-1 formation. It was not going well for me in the quarterfinals, so I hit 47 points overall from this round. Again, it's not great really at all. I mean, my rank did go up now. I'm actually in the, well, I've gone up 400,000, so I did surprisingly better than I anticipated, because again, nobody really did anything for me. So we'll start off with my goalkeeper situation. So Diego Costa absolutely smashed it for me. 7 points right on the bounce there. I was quite happy with that. But he got knocked out by France on penalty shootout. I could not believe that. But yeah, so yeah, Diego Costa, I've had him since the match day one, and I've got to take him out now. But yeah, good to do that because he was absolutely killing it for me. So 7 points from him. Where on the bench I went for Jordan Pickford, who again conceded against Switzerland, so he got 2 points. So the keeper situation went well, to be fair. With my defence, oh yeah, well, you know, 50-50 I'd say. So on the bench I had Mittelstadt. He did not actually do that well at all. And I don't even remember him starting. I mean, he played 63 minutes, but I'm pretty sure he didn't actually start in that game. I must be tripping, but I'm pretty sure he didn't start. Anyways, so he played 63 minutes and he got a yellow card in that. So yeah, it weren't great for him. Of course he had an extra time. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so he didn't start. Well, this is embarrassing. He only got 2 points for me. So yeah, in the end, he actually turned into quite a disaster. It was working out great in the group stage. Then when we got to the knockout stages, he couldn't get in the team, which was a bit surprising really. But yeah, he's obviously out now and he only got 2 points for me anyway. So yeah, he's gone. That leaves me my starting back four then. So starting us off, let's start off Welsh here. We'll go for Cancelo here. Absolutely smashed it again. Another clean sheet from him. So yeah, he did quite well in the Euros in terms of points. But again, he's been knocked out of the Euros by France. So that's another player now that's gone. Carvajal only got 2 points. He did actually get sent off against Germany. So he is one of the players that is still in the tournament. But he is going to be suspended for the semi-final. So that has not helped me out at all. So that's another player out for the semi-final. Only got 2 points. Disappointing. John Stones only got 3 points. He got a ball recovery point. But yeah, again, I mean, disappointed with that really. And then Dumfries got 6 points. He did concede, but he managed to get that all-important assist. Finally, I've been saying all tournament he ain't got one. He's finally got an assist. And he came away with 6 points there. And he's still in the tournament. So far I've got 2 players that are in the tournament. Oh, including my goalkeepers, that's 3. My midfielders then, so 5-man midfield here. Starting us off, Jude Bellingham was my last captain. And yeah, he was pretty shocking, to be fair. It was a good penalty at the end against Switzerland, but it was awful in that game. I mean, I still think it's his fault for the first goal. I mean, obviously, a lot of things happened before, but we were on the attack. He decides to think he can take on the team or take on a player when all he had to do is pass it back to Trippier to cross it in. Didn't, give away a free kick. They go the upper end, up the other. Oh my god, I can't get my words out. They go up the other. Basically, they scored. Then I got obviously Simmons. Either way, I'm a bit disappointed with this one. So you got 1 point. I was between him and the Turkish guy Gula. He got an assist, and I went with, you know, Xavi Simons, and he only got 1 point. So once again, 50-50 decision went terribly wrong there. I mean, he's still in the tournament. Unlike this next player, Florian Wirtz. So for starters, he didn't even start in the game, which was really frustrating. So a bit like Mittelstadt, started great in the tournament in the group stages. And when we got into the knockout rounds, neither of these two started. And yeah, 6 points, so you get the goal. But doesn't matter in the end because he's out. But at least he got a goal, I guess. Musiala, first time I've got him in my team. And yeah, he blanked. So that was a bit frustrating. I mean, it was Spain, I guess. But yeah, either way, that's frustrating. And now he's also out. as is Bernardo Silva. Oh, this one's frustrating. So, Matchday 1, 3, 4 and 5 he blanked. Matchday 2, I had him on bench, forgot to change him, and he ended up scoring a goal and got 11 points. So, this one was really frustrating, and the fact is, he's out as well. So yeah, only 3 points from him. And that leaves me my striker. So Yamal was my only starting striker in the end. He did manage to get that assist against the Germans to give me 6 points there. Who would have thought it? The 16-year-old has been joint best. Well, actually no, second best, joint second best. Just Costa got the most points. But yeah, Yamal got more points than Mbappe and Ronaldo. So Mbappe, absolute disaster, although he's still in the tournament. Yeah, no goal yet again for him in open play. And Cristiano Ronaldo, oh Jesus Christ, man. Not a single goal in the tournament. I had him from the first match day and he blanked. I mean, he did get an assist against, what was it, Turkey in the second game. But yeah, that one did not work. I mean, to be fair, most of the strikers have been crap in this tournament. Yeah, Harry Kane scored 2 goals, but he's been awful. At least he scored 2 goals, I guess. But yeah, everybody has been awful up front. There's been no standout striker that you'd normally go for, let's face it. So yeah, overall I got 47 points then. And I did actually come away with a green arrow, but I'm not really that fussed, to be fair. Either way, I still think 47 points overall is pretty rubbish. So then, onto my team for the semi-final. Now, obviously, this could change by the deadline just because, you know, team selection that I don't really know what Spain's going to do, if I'm being honest. And that's the biggest headache I've got with my Spanish players. But anyways, we'll go through the team what I've currently come up with. And started off, the 2 goalkeepers. I've got Simon of Spain, who's got France. And I've got Jordan Pickford, who's got the Dutch. I still think Spain are going to win the tournament, if I'm being honest. They do look the best. But they've got a tricky fixture against France. But then again, France don't seem to know how to score from open play. They've scored 1 goal from a penalty and the other 2 being own goals. So there's a good chance that Spain could keep a clean sheet here. So I've gone for him. They definitely look more attacking as well, Spain do, than France. So I've definitely gone for him as my goalkeeper. And then I've also gone for Pickford just because English bias and all that. Am I confident he'll keep a clean sheet? Not really. After the last couple of games from England, they've been a bit disappointing, to be honest. But, you know, you never know, so that's why I've gone for Pickford in goal as well. But yeah, never mind luck now. You just know it, don't you? The team's going to go through with France and the Dutch. And I'm going to be really KO'd there. But yeah, those are my 2 goalkeepers. So then, with my defenders here, so what you'll notice as I go through the team, I've tried to even this out as much as possible, just in case, you know, just to save my bacon, rather than go for, let's say, a few extra, like, England players, for example, and then England get knocked out and I'm screwed for the final. So yeah, so starting us off in my defenders, I've got Dumfries here, had him throughout the tournament. You know, I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't do well. You know, I want England to win, so we'll see. But yeah, I've got Dumfries in there, Teo Hernandez. Now look, he's a very good attacking, and that's why I've gone for him. I don't know, I have a clue how this game has gone, but I've gone for him. Laporte, just because, this is literally just because I know he's going to start. My big issue is who's going to, well, I don't really know the Spanish team that well, but who's going to replace Carvajal at that right back place. So whoever it is, that's who I fancy most be in my team. But for now, I've got Laporte, because I know he's going to start. Got Nathan Ake as well. I mean, you know, he's always good in the air. He scores goals in the Prem, we've seen. So that's why I've gone for him. And finally, I've gone for John Stones. Yeah, I mean, ideally, I'd like Luke Shaw. But I don't know if Luke Shaw is going to start. And we don't find out till the following day, so I've gone for John Stones just because I know he's going to start. With my midfielders then, so I've got Ruiz of Spain. He's been pretty decent, to be fair, in this tournament. I can't lie. I mean, I didn't really know much about him, but you know, 2 goals, 2 assists in this tournament. He's done really well, to be fair, so I felt like I had to have him in my team. Alongside, you know, Dani Olmo. Now, I said before the tournament, when I did my first draft that I wanted Dani Olmo in my team, but I didn't know the Spain team that well. But throughout the tournaments in the past, he's always done really well. And now, obviously, that injury that they got, I can't remember, was it Gavi or Pedri? You know, my knowledge is shocking at the minute. Oh, but anyways, since the knockout round, well, since that final match day, well, group stage game, he's absolutely smashed it. He got an assist against Albania. He got a goal against Georgia, and then he got also a goal and an assist against the Spanish. So, You never know, he might be able to do it again, but you know, I liked him going into the tournament, but I weren't sure if he was going to start. Found out he wasn't going to start, so I had to put him on the bench. But now, you know, with his form at the minute, there's a good chance he is going to start. I've also got N'Golo Kante. Now, I try to spread this out as much as possible. When I'm looking at the French team, there's no midfielder there that really gets me going. Like, wow, I've got to get this guy in. They all just seem defensive. It's just nobody looks like they could score a goal in that midfield. So I've just gone for, you know, Kante because he's great at ball recovery. So that's why I've literally just got him in my team just because of that. And I'm generally not expecting much at all from him. On the bench there, I've also got Jude Bellingham. You know, sticking my guns on him just because Gareth Southgate don't want to take him out of the team. So he's got 2 goals this tournament as well, so you never know. He's always there for big moments. He writes his own script like he says, so we'll see. And I've still got, you know, Xavi Simons of the Netherlands. Will he be in my team by the deadline? I'm not so sure if I'm being honest, but for now he's in there. I know the pundits like to kiss his bum a lot, say how good he is. I'm not really seeing, I mean, he actually has been pretty decent to be fair. But he's been a bit overrated at the same time. But either way, he's my current Dutch midfielder in there at this present time, but I might change that around to a different Dutch player, but for now, I've gone for him. And so then, that leads me to my front 3 there, and I've got Yamal, Mbappe, and Harry Kane. So, I've still got Yamal. I mean, this kid's been absolutely amazing. 16 years old. Honestly, he's incredible. I have no chance in hell I'm taking him out. You know, I mean, yes, it's a tough fixture against France, but, you know, he managed to get an assist against the Germans, which obviously they were one of the favourites to win it as well. He got an assist against Croatia, who, yes, I know they went out of the group stages, but they still were a decent team. So yeah, for me, I'm really happy with having Yamal. He's probably actually the one out of the 3 strikers that I'm most confident about. I've got Mbappe just because it's Mbappe. Am I confident he's going to get a goal against Spain? No, I'm not. I think he's going to blank, to be honest, but I've got him in there anyway. And I've got Harry Kane, who's been absolutely diabolical as well. Yes, he's got 2 goals, but he's been awful to watch. I do hope he scores just because, you know, I'm English and that. But apart from that, yeah, those 2 have been really naff. Those 2, Ronaldo, Jesus Christ. Lukaku, man, it's been awful for strikers. But yeah, that is my team then, currently for the semi-finals. So what you'll notice if I count it up right now, that's 4 English players. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spanish players. Only 3 French players, so you can see which way I'm leaning there, who's going to go through in that one. And then I've also got 3 Dutch players. So I'm trying to, you know, level it out just so I've got a good chance of getting a full team for the final. But yeah, that's how my team's currently looking. Like I said earlier, defensive options could possibly change with the fact that I still don't know, obviously, what the Spanish lineup will be against France. So when I find out what that is, and see who is the right wing back, I will more than likely go for that player. And the midfield one, I don't like Kante at all. Simons is not guaranteed. And even Bellingham, I could easily change that to like a Saka or somebody. I would love to go for Palmer, but I don't think he's going to start, to be honest. That's a frustrating one. But yeah, that is how the team is currently looking for the semi-finals. Let me know what you think of this team. Let me know what your teams are ahead of the semi-final. Let me know how you're getting on as well, because I'm doing absolutely crap in this fantasy football thing at the minute. So yeah, let me know how you're getting on. Please as well, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.